Today I'm going to be sharing, how I landed my full-time job with Microsoft, how I was able to move from internship to being a full-time employee at Microsoft. I want to be sharing some essential tips that I believe will help you regardless of whichever company you want to get into or whichever company you're already in, even as an intern or someone that is looking for an internship. So let's dive right in. So first thing I would say is always show up. And then never doubt yourself. I understand, because what do you have to lose? That was the question I asked myself when I studied posts. When I saw the Microsoft internship post, I asked myself, what do I have to lose? Because I started feeling, am I worthy? Do I have all it takes to? Do you know Microsoft? Do I have all it takes to apply to Microsoft? Is my CV okay? Do I even have any experience? So I had that doubt within me, but thank God for the courage that came after that, because I was able to do what? Push through and apply. So never doubt yourself. So whenever that spirit of doubt wants to come in, you ask yourself, what do you have to lose? You apply, they reject you, you move on. Yeah, they serve you breakfast, you move on, go for lunch and dinner, whichever one, right? So never doubt yourself. Then preparation is key. Yes, always, never doubt yourself, always apply, always put yourself forward, but then also make sure that you do what? You are prepared. Because what happens if they give you that one step forward, that opportunity, to come forward, and then you don't have anything to offer? That is even the most disappointing one. And whenever you get the opportunity, maximize it. I actually did. If you ask anybody as of those days, when I did my internship, they will tell you winner disturbs a lot. I maximized the opportunity. I put head everywhere. I reached out to everybody. As an intern, you have little or nothing to do. But I was reaching out to my colleagues. I was telling them, I want to learn this. I want to do this. Show me what you are doing. I want to shadow you on one of your engagements. I want to understand how you are doing your job. And then I was reaching out to everybody, and then I started getting the opportunity to collaborate with my colleagues, to work with them. They started showing me how to build program of work, how to build success plan, all those kind of things. I started acquiring those experience, those industry knowledge, those industry experience, something I didn't have when I joined the organization. And this gave me a step forward into the organization. So always maximize your opportunity whenever you get it. When they don't announce you, announce yourself. I think I mentioned a bit earlier on that, I was practically everywhere. I was showing everybody myself. I was introducing myself to everybody. Hi, I'm Winner. I'm the new intern in the customer success team, blah, 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 blah. I want to connect with you. I want to understand what I was showing up everywhere. I was announcing myself everywhere. So when they don't announce you, announce yourself, because the people that you're expecting to announce you might be too busy, to come and be introducing you to people, helping you to connect with people, helping you to network and all that. Do that yourself. If they don't do it yourself. That helped me. I did it. It helped me. Growth mindset and agility. And I talked about agility earlier on in my last video that I uploaded, in terms of how I was able to move, or what can help you move from no job to a six-figure job, where I talked about agility and having that growth mindset. Continuous learning is important regardless of where you find yourself. Don't be in a comfort zone. Don't relax. Don't say I've arrived. Oh, I'm in Microsoft. I landed Microsoft internship. That is it. You now relax. And they say, no job. You relax. Every morning, you do nothing. At the end of the month, you collect salary. You are not, as long as you are not bringing value to the table, nobody is seeing you. Nobody is hearing about you. Nobody is seeing your input. It's very, very difficult for you to do or transition into being a full-time. And this is applicable across board, not just Microsoft. So the In terms of me getting the full-time opportunity, I would say I built the foundation using my internship, because during my internship I was able to create a whole lot of connection. So I created a lot of connection. I connected with people. I made sure that I created visibility for myself. I made sure that I was maximizing the opportunity. When they say do 2 certification, I did like 5. When they say, oh, do this, or do only 1 program of work for 1 customer, I did for like 4. When they say I just need you to research on this particular topic, I did that and I did extra. So I did all those. So the internship kind of created a foundation for my transition into being a full-time, because after the 6 months, I actually left Microsoft and then joined Tech for Dev as a data science facilitator for their Women in Tech fellowship first cohort, and did that for like 6 months before I then joined Microsoft as a full-time. So for the recruiter to even remember me after 6 months, for me to join the company as a full-time employee, means what? My name, my impact, my work is ringing in their head every day, every time. So build strategic relationship is really important. If you don't just build relationship for relationship's sake, you build strategic relationship. And one of the things that exist in every corporate environment is politics. And if you don't have those strategic relationship, is either the politics kicks you out, or you feel miserable doing whatever you are doing within that particular space. So strategic relationships will help you to navigate those storms, right? Help you understand what kind of politics exist, speak for you when you can't speak, help you, give you direction, give you guidance, give you hints and insight in terms of what is coming in the future, what is happening, and then have close technical mentors that can then help you understand. Take for a typical example, Microsoft that has different solutions. So for you to scale very fast, you need to have different mentors in different solution areas, so that those can help you, give you direction in terms of what you can learn to be able to do upscale fast. And then another thing I also did was to pay it back. Pay it back in the sense that everything I was acquiring, every knowledge I was acquiring, everything I was learning, I was making sure that teaching my fellow interns. As of then, I was teaching my fellow interns. If I learn about how to build a customer success plan, I will share it in one of my sync calls. So I kind of set up a sync call, bi-weekly sync call with other interns, and I will share with them. Some will also ping me and be like, Winner, do you have an idea on how to do this? And if I do, I will share with them. So I was paying it back. And one good thing about that is it also helps take your name out there, because most of them, once they do it, they try to make sure that they give you the credit that you deserve, which means to their manager, they also mention, oh yeah, I did this, Winner was able to help me this, that. Now the manager knows about Winner. So whenever he goes into a meeting and the name Winner is mentioned, the name will feel very familiar to him. So it's really, really important for you to pay it back. I did that, and that actually also works for me in terms of helping me transition into being a full-time employee. And then the last and most important one is God. And why this is important is God that will help put those strategic people along the line for you. It's God that will help you to identify who is strategic, who you should connect with, who you should sync with, who you should keep in contact with, and the kind of conversation you should be having with those people. And it's also God that will help position the right manager for you, because there is no amount of principle and law and guide. Even if you watch all my 3 videos so far now and you apply all the guide, all the advice and everything that I've given so far, and you have a very terrible, bad manager, you are going nowhere. You have a manager that is not rooting for your success. You have a manager that doesn't want you to succeed. You have a manager that doesn't care about you. Regardless, whatever you do is really, really, really difficult for you to succeed. So while you are doing all this, while you're applying all these principles, while you're following my guide, also make sure that you are putting God first and praying and asking God to, put the right people in your direction, mount all those strategic people in the right pillar. Let them serve as pillar that will hold and anchor your success within that particular organization or wherever you find yourself. Because it's really important that you have a very good manager. A very good manager will echo your visibility. A very good manager will echo and appreciate your consistency. A very good manager will show you how to succeed in your role. A very good manager will give you a roadmap in terms of how you will be able to do what, even transition to being a full-time and what you need to achieve for you to be able to be a full-time within that particular organization that you are. And as I always say, my guides, my principle, whatever I share here is applicable across board. I'm sharing my experience and I'm sharing what have worked for me. And as one of my friends used to say, success is repeatable, so is also failure. So thank you for staying tuned. And if you've watched this video up to this point, I want to say thank you. Please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and don't forget to share. See you on the next one. Ciao.